Hey guys, Tim Riggins back with you. I'm trying to talk about a kettlebell swing. Pretty popular exercise these days, developed a lot more popularity as of recent. I'm going to talk about, there's really two kind of swings we see today, what we call a Russian kettlebell swing, what we call an American kettlebell swing, which is brought overhead. Today, just going to talk about the Russian swing. Excellent hip power development and pretty great overall exercise here. When utilized correctly. However, it can be utilized poorly quite often. So, talking about the setup, first we have to understand this hip hinge, something I've talked about quite a bit. But this hip hinge exercise, again, is not quite a squat. I don't want to bend my knee south here. I want to move and swing out my hip. So my knees are going to be a little bit bent here, but they're not going to continue to bend. They're going to stay where they're at as I move forward. The other thing you're going to notice is my spine position is stable, belly button's nice and tight, and I'm going to swing through here, this pattern, keeping that back flat. So what happens is if I do a bend over and my spine folds first, we end up with a problem. To set this up, once I get that hinge motion down and be able to move through that motion with some speed without moving my spine, then we add some weight to this. So that motion is essentially the same thing with this kettlebell. I'm going to set down up in this hike position, what we call a football hike position. So I can create tension through my hamstrings, through my glutes here. Notice my back's flat. I'm going to retract here at my shoulder blades and grab this. And I'm actively going to throw this between my legs and we'll swing this back up. So this is all hip action here and not bending at my knees. A couple of common faults we see with this is one, the kettlebell passing through the knee. So if the kettlebell swings past underneath the knee, I'm probably going a little bit too low. Either I'm bending my spine or I'm folding at the knee. So we want to keep that kettlebell above the knee. We also want to keep that back nice and tight, nice and flat. The other problem people have is losing their eyes. So if we try and follow this kettlebell with my eyes, I'm going to end up losing that spine formation. So I want to find a spot on the ground, keep my eyes there as we go through this, and swing through that pattern. Arm shouldn't do anything here. We want to really drive from that hip, and that kettlebell is going to fall via momentum anywhere between my belly button and eye level. So we'll try working on that and use that to develop some hip power. The heavier the better.